Hello everybody and welcome on back to another video where today we will be going over the song Right Here by Staind. This song is very similar to Everything Changes that we did a couple weeks ago. Matter of fact, it's actually off of the same album, funny enough. Should be a shorter video, pretty simple song, but without further ado, let's get started. And as always, I will be giving you the tempo of the song. Today's song will be at 112 beats per minute and standard 4/4. Alright, so this week's song will actually be easier if we start off with the song instead of just a metronome. That's pretty simple. I know it's kind of hard, a little harder to follow along, but let me play it a couple more times just so you can get it in. But once you get that down, we can continue. Now, the main beat you want to play for the first part of the song and for other sections is going to sound like so. Check it out. Right? Very simple beat. Shouldn't take too long to get that down. But without further ado, let's actually play that with the song. See how it sounds.
No, I've been mistaken, but just give me a break and see the changes that I've made.
Notice where I stopped right there. Now, the reason I stopped in that particular spot is because afterwards you want to play a fill. It's going to sound like so. Okay. Now, to give a little context, I'm going to play up to... I started playing before, and then I'll play through the fill, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about.
No, I've been mistaken, but just give me a break and see the changes that I've made. You've got some in.
So after you play that, you basically want to play that a second time, and that will lead into the chorus. So let me just play it for you.
Got some imperfections, but how can you collect them all and throw them in my face?
Okay, that's what it's gonna sound like. So the next section of the song will be the chorus, right? So before I actually play it with the song, let me show you the beat first, okay? Here's how it's gonna sound. So that's the basic beat of the chorus you want to play. However, there is a fill in the middle that you're going to play the same fill throughout the song. Let me show you how it sounds. Now, if it is easier for you, you can play the crash on this cymbal instead. However, I just naturally default to this. You can do whichever one is best for you, right? So instead of doing well, that might be easier for some of you. But with that being said, let's continue and let's play it with the song.
Them in my face, but you always find a way, keep me right away. Always find a way.
Okay. So once you got that main beat down that I just played for you, the chorus repeats that exact same pattern of beats 4 times in a row. Okay? So let me play you the full chorus in its entirety. Let me show you that stuff. Check it out.
Them in my face, but you always find a way, keep me right away. Always find words to say, keep me right away. If you chose to walk away, I'd still be right away. Searching for the things to say, keep you right away.
Alright, notice at the end there, instead of playing, it's just the first part, right? So, you play. So, now that I pointed that out, I'm going to play the chorus for you one more time. Pretty simple, right? Well, once you get that down, the next section you want to play is the same bridge as the first part of the song. So there's honestly no point for me to do like a deep run through of that. Let me just play it for you and let me show how it sounds. However, before you lead into chorus, he does a roll into the first part of the section. I know that sounds a little confusing, but let me play it with the song and show how it sounds.
I hope you're not intending to be so condescending. It's as much as I can take. And you're so independent, you just refuse to bend, so I keep bending till I break. But you always.
Okay, so I actually made a mistake there. It's almost exactly the same, except the very end of this section, the fill leading into the chorus, instead of playing, it's gonna sound like. Right? Okay. Just because of that, I will play that section for you one more time until we continue on.
I hope you're not intending to be so condescending. It's as much as I can take. And you're so independent, you just refuse to bend, so I keep bending till I break. But you always.
So the next section, as you can imagine, is the second chorus. Now, the second chorus is literally the exact same as the first chorus. There are no differences from what I can tell. However, at the end, instead of doing that, you're gonna want to do a lead in to the next section. Do it like this. I know that sounds confusing, but let me play it with the song and let me show you how it sounds. Check it out.
I keep bending till I break, but you always find a way to keep me right here waiting. Always find the words to say, keep me right here waiting. If you chose to walk away, I'd still be right here waiting. Searching for the things to say, keep me right here waiting. I've made a
Once you get that down, this next section is actually pretty fun. The next section is kind of confusing at first glance. Once you get it down, it's actually really cool to play. So, the whole section essentially is just that's basically what I'm playing throughout the entire song. Any of you newer drummers out there who don't know a lot about specific beats, what I just played there was called a quarter note triplet. Right? Now playing it with the metronome can be a little awkward at first, but once you get it down, again, it's not that bad. So let me play it with the metronome first. Like I said, it's a little awkward with the metronome, but once you do eventually get that, we can continue and play that with the song. Let me show you how it sounds.
right here waiting. I've made a commitment. I'm willing to wait for you. I need a fulfillment.
Now, notice at the end there, the ending beat instead of so let me play it for you one more time. Okay. Okay, now once you get that part down, we can continue. So this next section of the song is very similar, if not the exact same, to the very beginning of the song, except he has lyrics to it. Okay, so once again, it's easier to play the section with this song instead of metronome. So yeah, let's get started.
Why can't you just forgive me? I don't want to relive all the mistakes I've made along the way.
Now, a technique for here, as far as learning where to place the crashes, are the lyrics, right? So, at the very beginning of the section, he says,
Why can't you just forgive me?
my singing is terrible, I know, I'm sorry I had to put you through that, but why can't you just forgive me, right? You do, that first one is when he says, yeah. So, and then the second part, okay. Pretty simple. The next part, he says, I don't want to relive. But once you have those memorized, I'm going to play it for you one more time so you can see how it actually sounds without my terrible singing, alright?
Why can't you just forgive me? I don't want to relive all the mistakes I've made along the way.
Okay, so that section is pretty simple, but I figured to give you the pointers just in case you were a little lost on where those are actually placed, right? Okay, so once you got that section down, you want to move on to this next section. The best way I can explain on how to do this next part of the song is to actually show you the music video, okay? Right here, do you see what he's doing right here? Right here, do you see that? It's a very small snippet. Basically what he's doing, let's pretend that this tom is the snare drum for a second, right? So, you want to lay your hand flat like this. You want to nudge the back of your stick into the rim and then lay it down so where it's overhang like this, right? And you want to do a rim click, just like he was doing in the video. We'll do a rim click like this. Okay. Let me show it on the fourth tom right here. I know it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing, but I'm going to show you the music video one more time. I'm going to pause exactly on his fingers. You see, knows what he's doing here, right? He has the stick flat like this against the rim of the snare, and he's doing a rim flat like this. You can kind of see it here, right? You want to do that. Pretty simple. Now let me actually play it for you with the song, see how it sounds, and once again, we'll play it for you one more time and see how it looks. Like that. See? Okay. Now let's play it with the song for real.
But I always find a way to keep you right here waiting. I always find the words to say to keep you right here waiting.
Okay, I apologize since that section was a little hard to follow, but with the limited technology I have here, with the one camera angle, it's kind of hard to show. However, if I do have songs in the future with this same technique and this same method right here, I will, by that point, have another camera, make it easier to explain. But for now, hopefully the music video section that I showed you on the screen was good enough. But without further ado, let's continue on to the last section of the song, which is really easy to compare to what we just did because it's the chorus again. So let me just play it for you.
You always find a way to keep me right here waiting. Always find the words to say to keep me right here waiting. If I chose to walk away, would you be right here
Okay, pretty simple, right? The exact same chorus, except notice what I did at the very end there. Instead I did. Let me play it for you with that section one more time. We can continue.
You always find a way to keep me right here waiting. Always find the words to say to keep me right here waiting. If I chose to walk away, would you be right here waiting?
simple, right? As the same, except for that one section that was pretty simple, similar to the rest of the song, right? But once you've done that, pat yourself on the back because you've officially played the entirety of Right Here by Stained. And the last step you need to do is take everything we've learned up to this point and put it all together in one final run through, okay? False alarm.
know I've been mistaken, but just give me a break and see the changes that I've made. I've got some imperfections, but how can you collect them all and throw them in my face? But you always find a way to keep me right here waiting. Always find words to say to keep me right here waiting. If you chose to walk away, I'd still be right here waiting. Searching for the things to say to keep you right here waiting. I hope you're not intending to be so condescending. It's as much as I can take. And you're so independent, you just refuse to bend, so I keep bending till I break. But you always find a way to keep me right here waiting. Always find words to say to keep me right here waiting. If you chose to walk away, I'd still be right here waiting. Searching for the things to say to keep you right here waiting. I've made a commitment. I'm willing to wait for you. I need a fulfillment. Why can't you just forgive me? I don't want to relive all the mistakes I've made along the way. But I always find a way to keep you right here waiting. I always find the words to say to keep you right here waiting. But you always find a way to keep me right here waiting. Always find the words to say to keep me right here waiting. If I chose to walk away, would you be right here waiting? Searching for the things to say to keep me right here
And once you have that done, you have taken the final step of learning how to play Right Here by Stained. This is one of my favorite Stained songs to play, and one of my favorite Stained songs in general. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like this, Leave a like on the video and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any future videos I do. That being said, I will see you next week.